Everything looking good. Sweet. Hello. It is time to stream Kingdom Hearts 2 once again. How rebellious. So, last time we did a few things that were a bit annoying. The second visit to Agrabah with the Magikarp fight with Jafar. Not a fan. And we also did the Pride Lands Part 1 and 2. So with that out of the way, we're heading to Tron today. Okay, so we're doing Tron, and then I think the return to Twilight Town. And I think we're getting close to the endgame, actually. That's what Danny said yesterday, anyway.
Wait a sec. I thought everything was supposed to be under control here.
Is the security system acting up?
Must be Organization 13 again. We better go see Leon.
Cloud, what the frick? Alright. Rude. Alright, sweet. You could have come out to help, you know. Looks like we may have made a mistake when we went into Tron's world.
He went on over to Ansem's study to find out what all the ruckus was about.
That's a lot of hearts.
Turns out the MCP is using the data in that computer to crank out Heartless.
That's definitely not good.
The MCP's been messing around with the town's control system, too.
That MCP sure doesn't know when to quit, does it?
Okay, so that's why we gotta go back. Makes sense. Alright, seems simple enough. Oh, okay, so I guess it was too optimistic to assume I could just warp to Ansem Study again. Hey, how's it going?
Alright, I'm part of the town.
You sound kind of out of focus. Are you like away from your mic?
No, I'm right next to it.
Okay, that sounds.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Alright, I moved it a little closer.
Okay. So last time we did Tried Land and the Titan visit to Agrabah. So now we're back in Hollow Bastion doing the Tron thing.
Okay. So if we're doing, that means you've done, you said you did Lion King, right?
Both parts, yeah.
So this is the last thing before Endgame then, right?
Danny said we were getting close, so possibly. I don't know.
After you clear Lith, the only thing left to do is go back to Twilight Town. Unless there's a Disney World I'm forgetting. And technically this is optional. After you clear this world, Sephiroth opens up as well, but you're not leveled enough for him. I totally think he's doable in this game. Like, he is nowhere near as hard in this game as he was in the last one. I beat him for the first time at level 75.
Well, yeah,
now I can do it around level 60.
They had to make room for Will, didn't they, to be the toughest boss?
Well, Will didn't exist in Kingdom Hearts 2 base.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's the final mix edition?
Sephiroth was the only super boss in the original version of the game.
That's weird.
This game has 13 data battles as well as Lingering Will on top of Sephiroth.
Sweet, I was hoping to level up Valor Form at some point. Oh, come on.
Suppose that's fair. They're quite a bit of a health sponge, and it kind of takes longer to kill them than it actually gets the XP.
Yeah, they are not my favorite enemies to fight. I mean, that's not saying much. Okay, that's that. Where's the actual...
I mean, I don't mind them. I still think the worst enemy in the game is that, the horseman things from Mulan's world.
They're pretty
hate those things.
obnoxious. The Lionel-looking sons of... We...
Oh, I do recommend, once you go to Twilight Town, to kind of turn around and go to the Underworld for a short moment of time. You're gonna want to unlock Final Form.
Do you unlock that through one of the cups in the Underworld?
Alright, so the way to unlock Final Form is that you're going to partway through getting through endgame scenarios, you're going to unlock a Keyblade with the ability Light and Darkness. And what that really does is it means you will always either transform into Anti-Form or Final Form. And transforming into Final Form for the first time unlocks it forever.
I see. So either you get Anti-Form, which, you know,
So basically you just go to the Hades Cup and you keep restarting the cup until you get Final Form.
Oh, it starts you with Max Drive?
Yeah. Well, not the one of the cups there, the one with dry forms. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. They all have descriptions though.
This is...
Are you gonna get blowed up? Anti-form, how I hate you.
Oh my god. Yeah, some of these enemies just exist to be pains in the ass.
Those other ones were annoying when I first played it, but if you're aggressive enough, you can usually kill them before they can do anything more than make the big spheres, and then you can just roll away from the spheres. As for the other big guys, they're only really dangerous because they hit hard. So if you can get used to their attack pattern, you can just avoid their attacks. They don't attack very often, it's just when they do attack, it hurts.
Alright.
Just trying to clear out all the chests and stuff you didn't get here yet. You ever unlock any more movement abilities other than dodge roll?
Yeah, I got, the second jump.
Oh, double jump or high jump? Which one?
I think I've got both.
Oh, good.
Oh my god, I'm getting real sick of that crap. Just gonna nope the hell out of there.
And you will improve them by, if you can max out all your drive forms, the very last level up, it gives you the best version of their jump, high jump, dodge roll, whatever. Like, best dodge roll has more iframes, high jump makes you jump higher, double jump you can also makes you jump higher. But oh, double jump also technically has iframes as well. You can use double jump to block attacks if you time it really quick.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a dodge in the air.
Yeah. Oh, and then the quick slide just goes further and further and further.
Okay.
They give you a lot of Keyblades in KH2, but I'm gonna be honest, most of them aren't very good.
We'll be there soon, Tron.
Yeah, like, is there a reason for that one? Oh, it is pretty good looking, I guess. It is a balanced blade, so...
Yeah, like, they give you a lot of options, which is nice. But there's just a lot of them, like, the one from the Pirates world is basically useless. It doesn't have very good stats, and its ability is draw.
Alright, let's get cubed. We are so lucky that doesn't hurt.
Why on earth would being sliced into bits and then
Dissolved into data.
dissolved
hurt?
into data hurt? Yeah.
Gorge, hope Tron's okay.
Me too. Let's head for the game grid.
Oh god, we're gonna have to do the bike thing again, aren't we?
No, the bike thing was a one-time minigame.
Thank
Great.
god.
The terminal works.
Wait, does that mean there's a different minigame now?
I believe there's something else they have you do.
Cause, like, I'll be honest, I was kind of tearing my hair out at Agrabah Part 2 with the carpet controls. Cause it
Finished?
did
Really?
not-
Would be.
Yeah,
What
it
That
kind
the
of-
mission's so easy.
Old loon, you say?
I'm trying to work here.
Yeah,
I'll show you who's
But
old.
you're talking about when you have control where up and down is controlled by the camera,
Yeah.
which is a little weird, I'll admit.
Yeah, where
There you
you
go,
have to
Leon.
control the carpet
One homemade
around
program.
that one
A
place
Looney
to
Wizard
find the
special.
swishes, and then the Jafar
This
fight.
had better work.
I'm off.
I
The
absolutely...
Jafar while you're on the
off.
carpet is kind of nothing, to be honest. It's very spectacle, but there's not very much to that boss. I know I wasn't here to talk you through it, but if you can get his stomach HP down, you're allowed to reaction command him and stun him, and he doesn't have a lot of HP in his stomach, so you can pretty much spam that half the fight.
Careful.
The only real problem is his DM, where he throws buildings at you for a minute or two.
And you can't do anything about it.
Hold on.
Like, you can try to dodge or block those, but that don't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally doable to dodge him. It's just a little difficult. You gotta react pretty quickly to do so.
I'm trying to be a bit more liberal with magic, since as long as I have even a sliver of magic, I can still use Cure.
Yeah, usually what I do is that I'll use most of my magic and then save the last bit for cure.
That's a trick I picked up in the Pride Lands.
Kingdom Hearts 3 has an ability that when your magic gets low, it will stop you from being able to spam spells so that you can save that last sliver for cure.
I mean,
I
just
almost
looking-
always have that one equipped.
Oh my god, what?
I told you, they don't attack often, but when they do, it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting better at juggling enemies too.
Yeah.
Personally, I'll usually like to stay on the ground and get my more powerful finishing thrusts or finishers. Like, do you have Magic Explosion yet?
I don't think so.
I think you should. I think you should have it by now. It's a finisher in your abilities. I believe it's just called Explosion. And at the end of the combo, Sora brings down 3 orbs of light that do a lot of damage.
I mean, we're lucky Sid knows how to program crap, too.
I mean, he was the gummy ship engineer in the last game, and in Final Fantasy VII, he's an engineer as well, so it fits his character.
Yeah, I'm not seeing explosion in here.
Jeez. Well, you do have magnet burst, though.
Did I just, like, not collect it from someplace, somehow?
I don't think it's collected, I think it's by level up.
Running executable.
What level are you? I'm assuming in the 40s, in the high 40s.
46, I think?
The suggested level of the final area of Kingdom Hearts 2 is level 50, and to be honest, to get past the wall, you might want to be a little higher than that. It's a good fight, but it's a wall. It has been the end of so many critical mode runs.
So the reason I kind of favor aerials is because enemies can't really seem to do much if you knock them into the air compared to just hitting them while they're on the ground.
True for some enemies. It's not true for most late game bosses, though.
Running executable.
I do that every time there's a limit. Every single time. I'm just like, oh, action command. And then, whoops, I limited.
Well, if you really want to stop you from doing that, you can go into Tron's abilities and turn off auto limit. Then it will never show up as a reaction command. You have to manually activate it through the limit commands.
Good job, Duck. I need to stock up on more potions next time I find a store, too. Let's see, the I.O. tower, is that far one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, I.O. Thank God.
We had man running in the other part, or man walking the other part, now we got man running.
At least he's doing stuff.
Yeah. Not for nearly as long as well.
I like...
Still don't know what they were thinking when they made that cutscene.
I love how when we pass Cloud, he's like, I don't really care what happens to this world. And I'm just like, jeez, man.
Out of the way!
Cloud can be kind of an asshole. In Final Fantasy VII, he has the excuse of, that's what he thinks cool people are like, and his trauma's making him try to act the part of someone who's cool.
Honestly, it must be like baffling to fans of FF7 to try to process what the damage is of the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, never mind, I'm way under. I'm level 43, it looks like.
Oh, alright. That's probably why you're dying so fast. You're a little under-leveled. Especially for the first playthrough.
We get it! Getting real sick of your crap, Spider Tank.
Yeah, I dodged those turret blasts.
Aha!
Nice.
There's like no wind-up to that I can see.
I believe that one is more of a revenge value attack. You've attacked it too many times, so now it's going to stop you from attacking it. As I told you when we first started playing, enemies in Kingdom Hearts 2 have punishment values.
Yay. You can't be too good at the game or you'll get bullied for it.
Well, no, because it's to stop you from being able to indefinitely juggle all enemies in the game. Because then it's not really skill anymore, you just stun lock the enemy into oblivion. And you can be really good at the game because there are people who are good enough that know exactly how much the revenge values do. They played this so long they figured it out. And so they can make basic exact attacks and then instantly block the revenge attack only to continue the combo. There are some crazy people at Kingdom Hearts 2's combat.
Give me strength. It's over. Give me strength. Take this. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Back off. Take this. Back off. Take this.
Nice arspark on them.
Oh boy. Men do be running.
Beat all the Heartless and head for the IO Tower! Again!
Deja vu, I've been in this place before.
This is it.
Okay, where the hell are those tanks?
Fight. Yeah. It's over.
That's what I was thinking for limit form for.
Oh, you've still got Cure and you'll go into MP charge when you use it so you can build up another level. Donald's leveled up. Now we're unstoppable.
Plot twist to get him to level 99, he just is able to spam Zelda flares.
Well, that's not true. I've gotten him to level 99 plenty of times.
I saw the lasers from another one. That's fun. Yep, there it is. The stunlock sounds on the duck are so cursed. I mean, it's very satisfying. Okay, they kind of flash a little bit, like, right before.
If you don't use your limits immediately, they will give you HP that you've lost, just like a Cure would, for every time you hit an enemy with it.
Oh hey, my
That's
dog
why
leveled
limit forms so
up.
broken. Nice, more iframes.
Alright. That's the way I came into it. There we go.
Yeah, I think there's a little cutscene in here.
Honestly, like, if I had gotten an anti-form in there, I would have died.
Yeah. Well, that is why I hate anti-form. The number of times where I'm just trying to go into drive form, not even because I need to, but just because I want to style on enemies with the drive form. Then I get anti-form instead, so I just die.
Oh, by the way, being
let me
unable to
try.
drive form in the carpet and in the Pride Lands, at the very least, if I try to use drive form, at least let me use the drive gauge to refill my HP and
Bon
MP.
appetit. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Jesus, Aerith.
What are you loading?
But yeah, that bothered me for a little bit that I couldn't use drive forms.
I mean, in Lion King, there's a completely different move set, so
Leon,
it makes
come
sense why you
on!
couldn't use drive forms as Lion Sora.
There. All right.
I do sort of wish they had made a Pride Land specific drive form. I don't know what it would have been, but
Sora
just
becomes
something.
an adult lion.
Does the fusion dance with Simba?
Well, I mean, why not? Oh boy.
What's it like?
This is very strange.
Huh? There's a power booster for me. And flight routines for the Solar Sailor.
Meaning, we're set?
I like how being in limit
Well, like
form
you
gives
users
Sora
say,
his
you won't
normal
know till we
colors
give it
in
a
this
try.
world.
Yeah.
Like
You'll need a
that's
sailor
cool.
to reach the MCP, so let's get to the simulation hangar.
Like, all of the forms change your colors, although the least noticeable one is, not Valor form, Wisdom form, because you're already blue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was half expecting you to tell me we were purple all along, but alright.
No, we're blue. You're good. Okay, we're acting like we're set. That means we're gonna have a boss.
I mean, there do be a boss coming up. Also, there's a gauntlet on the Solar Sailor.
Of course there is. My favorite type of gameplay.
It's basically the last chance to get level ups before you finish the world with the gauntlet of the Solar Sailor.
Access approved! Back off!
Very effective. Let's see. That's the hangar, I think.
Yeah, into the hangar.
That says canyon. Isn't that the way we came in?
Yeah, so you're going to the hangar.
Okay, there it is. I love how this hangar is designed. It looks like the one in Mass Effect. And I appreciate it. Well, I know it's not a reference or anything. This is just how a sci-fi hangar looks.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tron is older than Mass Effect. I'm not sure if Kingdom Hearts is, but I know Tron is. And Kingdom Hearts made it to sort of kind of look like the ones from Tron.
Let's see, the first Mass Effect, was that 2008? Yeah, I think it was 8, 10, 12 when the Mass Effect games came out. The first three, anyway.
I can't remember the years that Kingdom Hearts came out on the top of my head. The only game in the series I ever actually had to wait for was 3. Well, and Melody of Memory. But Melody of Memory was a much shorter wait.
Yeah, that sure looks like an arena
You've got
for
to keep a
fight.
lookout. The MCP isn't going to just let us waltz in.
One does not
There's a
simply
little
waltz
gimmick
into-
of you don't want to let too many enemies stay on there too long, it'll make the thing too heavy.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
as long as you're taking care of things quickly enough, it won't be too difficult. I think I've only let the weight mechanic get to me once ever.
Do certain enemies have certain,
I think the big ones weigh a little more, but I'm not actually sure about that.
Give me strength! Give me strength! Take this!
Yeah, Baz, you're doing basically what I do. Go limit.
Oh, god dang it!
Yeah, this is it.
Knocked me out of strike range. That's like the worst.
I've been knocked out of the end of Strike Rate. I've never been knocked out of the beginning.
It's
Thought you had iframes there. Must have been a really you got really unlucky.
I mean, sounds like me.
It's over. Give me strength. Yeah. Take this. This is it. It's over. Let's go. It's over. This is it. Back off. Back off. Yeah. This is it.
Oh, the weight mechanic got you.
That doesn't even make sense. There were like 2 enemies on there then.
Yeah.
Why?
I wonder if it's.
Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here is the weight mechanic doesn't cease.
Running executable.
Like, it's a constant build-up gauge, even though it seems like it should be just based on the amount of heartless on the thing at once.
You know, this is actually the first time I've actually watched the weight gauge, because usually when I'm playing, I'm just trying to kill them all as fast as possible. So, that was actually a learning moment for me too. I didn't know it worked like that.
Like, if it's based on amount of time, at least make it so that, like, the enemy's trying to hack the Solar Sailor, and if we don't beat all of the Heartless in time, he's able to. But no, it's based on weight.
Let's go.
Oh god. Be as aggressive as possible and pray.
Did Anti-Form get stronger?
I mean,
it feels stronger.
It gets stronger with you, as well as Anti-Form takes the level of the drive form that you activated it with. So since you were going for limit, it's as strong as limit form.
I was going for Master, actually.
Oh. Honestly, this is kind of working for you.
Yeah, like, I wasn't expecting it to work that well for me.
Like, Anti-Form, if you get the right luck with your timing of attacks, can be very effective. It is all power and no defense. That is the entire gimmick to Anti-Form. Well, that and you're not allowed to revert from it, and you're always dragged into it against your will.
Oh, there's Explosion.
Oh, there's Explosion!
That would have been nice, based on your description of it.
I mean, it is nice. It's really good for, well, just damage in general, but it's also really good for clearing out crowds.
Okay, so since I'm under-leveled, like, that's weird.
Time to settle things for good.
That adds a lot of context to, like, my issues with Prylands and stuff, because I was having some struggles there. So, like, if I'm under-leveled, that makes sense.
That's because usually, part of that is that usually when I play this game, I take the time to level up my drive forms as soon as I can. And I get the idea that you haven't been doing that.
Sounds like
which
me.
is like fair, but I always like to have my movement abilities as soon as possible. And along with that, that usually means that I've also gotten more XP because I'm spending the time killing Heartless for wisdom form. And until I unlock Agrabah, I can't use my special grinding spot for Valor form, so that also turns into killing enemies. So yeah, there's Explosion. You might also want Magnet Burst if you have the AP for it, although Magnet Burst will be totally useless for this boss.
Oh.
Magnet Burst is basically... It's a really good air finisher for crowds.
Yeah, I just read what it does. Like, that sounds useful. Sucks in all the enemies and then lets you do an explosion.
Yeah. Basically means that while you have the Magnet Burst part of the animation going, nothing can hurt you because anything that gets near you will get sucked into it. Cosmic Arts, ooh, that's a good one.
That does seem very useful. Okay, so I've got 3 more space.
Oh, you don't have aerial finish either? Like finishing plus as well as like all of those finisher abilities, anything that says it gives you a finisher, you want to equip all of those. I can't remember how quickly you get finishing plus on not critical though. It's been a really long time since I played Kingdom Hearts 2 under critical. Make sure you save before entering the boss, because if you die to the boss, then all of the menu faffing about you're doing is going to be undone. So you'll just want to reload.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Guard Break's not bad.
Yeah, that looks like the best option right here. I can warp back to, like, the cell where the Moogle's at from here, can't I?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want some more Pitayas.
Like you... yeah, like that.
Oh. So... okay. Why? So I have to... This seems a bit, like, circular.
Well, to be fair, I don't think they really expected you to do that.
Did they expect me to walk all the way back?
I think they expected you to buy from the Moogle while you were there and then not go back for it. For that kind of things, we don't really see a fix for warping until Kingdom Hearts 3, where they finally add warping between save points.
Without doing the world?
Yeah, without leaving the world and coming back, Kingdom Hearts 2. Which is, you know, good, considering Kingdom Hearts 3's worlds are all about 3 times the size... No, 4 times the size of Kingdom Hearts 2's. Specifically, Kingdom Hearts 2's bigger worlds.
Ooh.
Like...
Alright, Donald or
Twilight...
Goofy for this boss, do you think?
I suppose Donald, because Wisdom form would probably be more useful than Valor form, but it's pretty minimal, to be honest.
That is very circular. Why can't you just warp between these computer nodes?
Well, since you changed location, all your menu faffing about has been saved. So if you die, you'll have these... Everything you've set right now will still be set that way.
Is there just one boss, or is there like a little area to go through?
There's just a boss. It's technically got 2 phases, but phase 1 is a pushover.
Alright, I'm gonna use that to be safe. Alright, let's give it a go. What? I love our footsteps. They sound so twisted. Oh, a Beyblade?
Beyblade? What?
A Beyblade. You know, the
Who was
spinning
that?
tops?
Sark, the MC.
I vaguely remember that my brother watched that show for a little while. I never did, though.
Time is up. Prepare for de-resolution.
See, like, Bakugan I at least kind of understood, but I had, like, no idea what the deal was with the tops.
I liked Bakugan as a kid. I still have a few.
Oh, okay, so that's Magniverse.
Yeah. And then explosions on the ground.
Data transfer. Data transfer.
I'll use your chaos control. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Data transfer. Data transfer.
It's over.
Give up. Data
Back off.
Data transfer. Give up.
Take this. Take this.
All right.
Oh, and finished it with a guard break.
You're very persistent, Tron.
I'm also better than you.
Wow. Sass from the AI.
Would have
Like-
My
made a
guess is
great
that no one's
team.
ever loved you before.
Why do some characters? Oh! They just beamed him. Honestly, that line from Kingdom Hearts 3 might be one of my
Now
favorite
for the
lines in all of
MCP.
fiction.
This thing is the
My
MCP?
guess is no one's
That's
ever
it.
loved you
Ugly.
before. Like, Jesus Christ, Woody, calm down.
Don't you understand?
I love that No, I've got this animation he's got too, where he puts his arm out in front of Sora to stop him, and then just wrecks young Xehanort's whole career.
He's like, wait, I have a plan.
Ours to control.
Crippling emotional
MCP.
trauma.
You still don't get it, do you?
He's somehow more emo than the character who's literally made of darkness. And Woody talks down to it. It's hilarious.
Sark, all my functions are now yours.
Oh, I spent a little bit trying to figure out what the deal was with Ghost Scar before giving up, because I'm just like, wait, what?
Honestly, all it is it's a minor enemy you can deal with for some XP and nothing else.
Sinda Sinessa, Noonduin Jäger.
Alright, so the gimmick here is that you need to defeat Giant Sark to stun the wall, and then you have to attack the wall to open a hole in it, and once you open a hole in it, a reaction command will appear, where you can fire a laser at the MCP, and the MCP's HP is the actual HP of the boss, because Sark will be healed every so often.
Oh, I see. Makes sense.
Honestly, it's not a bad fight. It's a little gimmicky, but I enjoy it. Honestly, Giant Sark is somehow less dangerous than normal-sized Sark.
I think that's just most giant enemies in Kingdom Hearts. Like, they just seem somehow not as threatening as their size makes them seem.
Yeah, especially that really, really big one in the second visit to the Lion King.
Oh my god, yes.
It's so epic looking, but it's next to no challenge.
I had some issues with that boss.
So yeah, just attack that. Just attack the wall. Swing your Keyblade at the wall.
And somehow the wall's immune to damage when Sark's not stunned.
Yeah, the wall's spinning when Sark's not stunned, and you're not allowed to touch it. So now you can fire your laser at him. And he will only really restore the walls if you've destroyed a lot of them. Make sure you move before he hits you, because he's gonna hit you soon. So you still have time to attack the walls to try and get... Like, he put the one with the hole in on the other side. It's much faster to attack it.
Time to break this guy's kneecaps.
Yeah. That's basically this fight in a nutshell. Break his kneecaps.
We'll break his legs.
That should be the name of this part. Break his kneecaps in all caps.
Oh, hey.
Back in the game.
What's really cool is I've seen somebody one-phase this.
Ow!
Basically, in order to do it, you have to spend time damaging all of the boxes at once. Or partially, and then you can spin around it using...
What a loser!
In the game.
Because it's on the other side as the other one, so he decided, okay, what I'll do is put it on the opposite end of this.
That's kind of awesome.
What a loser!
That's hilarious.
He did
Oh my god, again!
Okay, so now he's pulling this.
Yeah.
Is that just what happens when you're too far from Sark when he's up?
Maybe? I don't know. I never thought of it as anything more than just an attack.
Oh my god. This only works on stuff on the ground.
Oh, the finisher works on just about everything. This is probably the most broken finisher in the game. Like, I only know this because of randomizer, but this wrecks bosses that aren't supposed to see this. He corrupt data restored when he was at like a sliver of health.
Is that based on amount of damage done or hits done?
I believe it's based off of damage because when I get the explosion finisher on it, usually does a lot more damage. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to because it's still moving. Thanks.
I was just playing chicken with it until it slowed down enough.
There.
Jeez, Master Form can freaking fly.
Kinda, yeah.
Rip this man's kneecaps, my god.
Break his kneecaps! Oh, there it is.
Back in the game. Running executable.
Running executable.
Insignificant user.
There it is.
Back in the game. Running executable.
Watch out, Sark stood back up.
Yeah, I saw it. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Data restored.
Ah, I got stuck on his leg.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of bosses, if you got the right positioning, you can straight up parkour on. It's a little, I mean, honestly, it's very specific to do it because you're not
Wait,
expecting
didn't I knock him out? Did I, like, just barely not get him or something?
I think you just barely not got him.
What the hell?
Detected.
Yeah, back off. It's over.
Eliminate all threats.
This is it. Run.
Back in the game.
It's over.
Running executable.
Ah! There it is.
Back in the game.
Back off.
Running executable.
Okay, if
I hope you can get it before Sark gets
Nope,
you.
there he is.
Oh. All right, but next circle around you'll get him.
God dang it.
Oh god damn it.
The problem is, even if I stun him, I can't do crap until I'm out of anti-form.
Yeah.
Corrupt data restored.
I just noticed Antiform's bar is going down faster as you're attacking him. I never noticed that before.
Oh, yeah. It goes down way slower if you're on the offensive. Or way
It goes
faster
up,
if you're on the offensive.
yeah, it goes from way fast. I never noticed that before.
Well, you probably only, like, glance at it every once in a while to check how much longer you've had without really checking, like, what caused it to go down.
Yeah. Well, I just thought I had to wait it out. A lot of times when I get stuck with Antiform, the only thing I'm willing to do is try to stay away from the bosses, especially some of the faster ones at the end of the game.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the reasons why the Mulan boss was so hard, because I kept getting anti-form. And the boss of Second Visit to Mulan is that dragon thing that you can't hit for the most part if you're an anti-form.
Yeah, because Antiform can't use reaction commands, and the only way to get up to it is with their reaction commands.
Exactly. Yay, we killed MODOK / Ultron / whatever.
We did it!
Good job, Tron.